Hey, it's Domain Day from CheapWineFinder.com. Another wine review. This time we've got a wine that I found in a local supermarket. I think it was $12.99. It's the Joel Gott, California Sauvignon Blanc 2023. Joel Gott Wines is Joel and Sarah Gott. They started their company in 1996. They're coming up on their 30th anniversary in a year. They're no longer an independent. They're owned by Chinchero Family Wine Estates, who have over 50 wine brands. I'm going to take a sip of the wine. It's good. This is California on the label because they got the grapes they sourced the grapes. Sonoma, Napa, Mendocino, and Lake County. That's North Coast AVA. Monterey and Santa Barbara. That's Central Coast AVA. And Lodi, who is in the San Pablo Bay River Delta, but they're independent AVA. So anytime you have two or more, in this case we have three different main AVAs all picking their grapes, and California goes in the label because there isn't enough of the grapes from any one AVA to call it that. So here we have a wide variety of grapes, mostly cooler grapes. Lodi is typically a warmer place, which is nice because they're adding all the cooler grapes in with the warm grapes. With the warmer, riper grapes, which are going to give you a nice variety. And they ferment each of the various location lots separately and then put it all together at the end. So what you have here is a really nice, inexpensive, like king of the supermarket Sauvignon Blanc. A couple of years ago, the Wine Spectator gave this bottling to California. They have a Napa Sonoma Sauvignon Blanc, but this was, I think, for the 2021 vintage, top number 5 of the top value wines of that year. So this is not a wine that someone just churned out. This is an actually pretty good Sauvignon Blanc, and it certainly tastes that way. It drinks really well. I'm going to take another sip. The nose reminds me of the Lower Valley Sauvignon Blancs, which is beautiful. It's like sunshine on a spring day in a bottle, and it has that. The actual flavors are more balanced than maybe a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, but with all these different elements from these different AVAs coming in, you still get that complexity because you do get that. Even inexpensive New Zealand Sauvignon Blancs, you get a lot going on in your glass. And this one, there's the same thing too. There's a lot of different flavors hitting you, but more balanced, not as over the top as that, which is kind of a nice thing. I like New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc too. It's not as if that's the problem or is a problem. But this Joel Gott is kind of we got Lower Valley, we got some elements of New Zealand, we got California. And I think it was $12.99, $13. Can't go wrong. Yeah, this would go well. You could pair it with, fancy salads, shrimp, white fish, white pasta would go with this. There's enough acidity that you could actually have it with food, but it just sips well. And it's inexpensive enough that you can just kick back and have a couple glasses of this. It's 13% alcohol, which is a little bit high for Sauvignon Blanc, not too much. 12.5 is more like what you normally see, but it is California and it is getting warmer. So there you go. This is a kind of a short one because everything I had to say was good. It was the Joel Gott California Sauvignon Blanc 2023. You can find it just about anywhere. It's kind of an all-rounder Sauvignon Blanc. It kind of reminds you of Sauvignon Blancs from different locations, different countries, yet it is kind of a statement onto its own. and it doesn't cost all that much. So there you go. This is Domain Dave, cheapwinefighter.com. Like us if you will. Push the button if you like it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever. We do appreciate it because for some reason that's the only way they have to know anything's going on. But there you go. So stay warm. This year is a little colder than it has been. So stay warm. We got more wines coming up like always. And I'll be talking to everybody in a couple of days with something new to drink. And so far, so good. We've been finding some good wines in 2025. So adios. Keep it cheap.